Welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium. We're here for the Horseshoe Classic between the Bremen Lions and the Tippy Valley Vikings. The second game of a four-game series today here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We should have a good one. I'm Cody Sears along with Chris Heaney, and we're getting ready for kickoff. Tippy Valley in the white, kicking off to Breeman in the green. And we are underway at Lucas Oil Stadium. Kick fielded at about the 11-yard line. Taken back across the 30, out to the 35, down at the 37-yard line, and that is where Breeman will take over to begin the game.
We don't have a full list of starters for either team, but just from some highlights from last week's game against Plymouth, new quarterback Kai Slough had a pretty good game at his first time under center for the Lions after sitting out last season, so look for a big game from him as well.
Kai Slough under center, split back formation. Here it is, toss out to Zomer. Takes one block, goes around the outside, taken down for about an 8-yard gain out near the 45-yard line. Good first play for the Lions.
Quick toss is kind of a signature play for Coach Holmes' offense, so I don't think that'll be the last time we see a play like that. Got a good block there from Koffel.
Good pull by the young guard. Second down and about 2, maybe 3 yards here for the Lions. Once again, split back formation, tight end to the right, double wide. Here's the snap, and it's a handoff on the inside, just inside of the tackle, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. Gain of about 5 yards on the play, and the Lions going to the running game early to senior tailback Reed Zomer. Nice carry there. Good fit tackle there by the Tippy Valley defender. That was a nice wrap. And here we go. This time we'll have tight end to the left. Again, split back formation for the Lions. 2 receivers out. Here it is. It's a fake toss, and it looked like they were trying to pull off a flea flicker, possibly. The running back, Nepper, as soon as he got the ball turned towards the quarterback, got hit pretty hard there. Was not able to get rid of the ball toward Kai. But he's taken down. Great penetration there by number 72 of the Vikings. That is Adam Furry, the senior defensive tackle.
Not sure if that one was a flea flicker, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see Holmes whip out some fireworks here at Lucas Oil. He wouldn't hold anything back.
Not today. Tight end right, again, split back formation for the Lions. Slow under quarterback. It's a fake, play action. He rolls right, he throws on the run, and that ball is dropped. It was thrown into the flats to the intended receiver. I believe it was Zelmer. Yes, it was. And it was dropped. Would not have been more than a 3-yard gain. Instead, it'll be third and a long 11 yards for the Lions offense. We'll see if Coach Holmes puts his quarterback in the shotgun formation for the first time today.
Tippy Valley's really been stacking the line in their 5-3 defense, so we'll see if they stick to that again here on a would-be passing down.
Lions come out in an I formation. Both wide receivers to the right, tight end to the left is Bobby Cornett. Here it is. It's again play action. Slow rolls right. He's got a man downfield, and he just overthrows Ryan Zelmer, the intended receiver, there towards the sideline. Would have been good for a first down. You can imagine that the nerves, the anxiety is pretty high here coming out on your first drive at Lucas Oil Stadium, right, Chris?
You would think. The turf definitely is it's kind of a new experience for a lot of these athletes, especially on the Bremen side, Tippy as well. But, maybe Slough thinking Zomer would be a little bit quicker, but yeah, just off the end of his fingertips right there. So looks like a punt formation coming up for the Lions.
Not a terrible first drive for the Lions. They get the ball near midfield, so they have a good chance to pin the Vikings deep here. Punt formation for the Lions. Here's a low snap, fielded by the punter, and it's booted around the 10-yard line, and it's going to be returned by number 15 of the Vikings, who cuts it up at the 20, and he spins off one tackle, gets taken down, run back by number 5, Ryan Zelmer, who picked him up at about the 15, drug him all the way back to the 10 before he finally took him down. A nice play there by Ryan Zelmer.
Pretty good punt on the low snap as well. It's a good kick.
Number 15, the returner there for the Vikings, is Tanner Andrews. He plays split end in DB. Pretty big guy. He's 6'3" and 185 pounds, so he's a tough guy to bring down. Out will come the Tippy Valley offense. Now, Tippy Valley took a loss in week 1 to CMA. CMA, pretty good football team. It was a good battle, but Tippy Valley really struggled to run the ball in that game. Rushed for under 50 yards, so they definitely need to get the run offense going early on here against the Lions defense. And they'll drop back to throw. The throw is completed on the right side to number 4. That is Mason Teal. Minimal gain on the play, but nonetheless, they get the offense moving forward on first down.
And junior quarterback Ben Schreiber put a pretty good throw on number 4 right there. Looks comfortable.
Eric Nepper had a pretty good chance at that ball there. Number 4 made a great play coming down with it and taking it up the field for 60 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 here for the Vikings. They come out, single back formation. And it's going to be a handoff to the right side, and he's going to get just enough for the first down. A nice gain, straight up the gut. Tippy Valley loves to run the trap, and I think we might have just seen a trap right there. Yep, you see the lead by that tackle. Nice block. You know, the Lions run a 3-5 defense. They are susceptible to the run at times, but Coach Holmes will bring some blitzes, send them into the right holes, and sometimes some big plays can happen in the backfield with the 3-5. It's a tough one to block for a big offensive lineman. Again, single back formation for the Vikings. This one a fire pass out to the left side. Wide receiver catches it, makes a nice run on the reception. He's going to have enough for a first down. That was number 44, Dayton Cohigan. He's a senior, 6'2". So a lot of big guys, big targets for this Tippy Valley team. Moving the ball pretty well here early on the Lions. Valley breaks the huddle. They come to the line. Single back formation. They have 3 offensive linemen out to the left. Look like possibly a tight end. It's a handoff. And he's stopped on the play by Dylan Mullen, who did a nice job of getting down the line there. That's the toughest part of this 3-5 defense, being that defensive end. You've got big contained responsibilities, and Dylan Mullen does an excellent job here getting through a double team and then making the play. The tackle of the running back number 40 there, Justin Gunter, a senior running back, and a nice wrap there by Dylan Mullen.
Dylan, of course, is a big part of last season's long tournament run that ended at semi-state. Is one of the few starters that is back from that team.
Tippy Valley comes under center. This time, 2 running backs in the backfield. Fakes up the middle, gives to the running back on the right side, nowhere to go. A nice tackle again. Guess who? Dylan Mullen. Great play by number 83 there, the senior, causing havoc in the backfield here early for the Vikings. It's going to be a long 3rd and 12. Also, Bobby Cornett in on that tackle. Great job by the Lions defense here, really getting physical and slowing down this Viking drive. So it'll be, as I said, 3rd and 12. Tippy Valley will break the huddle. A big down here. Ball at the 40.5-yard line. Under center is the Valley quarterback yet again. Ball is snapped. He throws it up there, and it's intercepted. That ball is picked off by, I believe it's number 5, Ryan Zelmer. And a great play. The ball was underthrown quite a bit. Number 6, actually. That's Ethan Pike. He had a pick last week against Plymouth to go along with a few touchdown receptions. He is one of the Lions' most dangerous deep threats, and that ball, as I said, just thrown out in the flats. And I'm not sure if the quarterback didn't see him there or what, Chris, but that was an easy play for Pike.
Not sure. It just looked like he didn't really step into the throw much. Maybe didn't get enough on it. And, yeah, Pike was right where he needed to be on that one. That's Ben Schreiber's first thrown interception of the season. So good job by the Lions defense right there.
An opportune defense for the Lions, and they will take over with the ball at the 26-yard line. Man in motion for the Lions. Slow with a pitch. It's out to Zelmer, and Zelmer is just crushed in the backfield. Valley not falling for that one at all. They were all over it, and a 5-yard loss there for the Lions. That was number 44 in the backfield there, Dayton Cohigan. We saw him run the ball the first drive, and two-way player obviously can get to the football pretty quick here.
Wouldn't be too surprised to see the Lions throw some play action in here soon. Tippy really hunting down on the run game of the Lions right now.
Absolutely. Kai under center. Tailback in the backfield, that is Eric Nepper. Man in motion from left to right. Ball is snapped, and it is a fake to the wideout. Slow, stiff arms one defender, throws out into the flats, and that ball is incomplete. Kai was under a lot of pressure there and just did everything he could to get rid of the ball. This Bremen offensive line not doing the best job of protecting their quarterback here early on in this one.
Somehow came close to completing that pass. I'm not sure if he even saw who was he throwing to. Nepper right there. But he put it pretty close to him. Luckily avoided the interception as well.
Bremen's got to start picking up this blitz of the Vikings. Number 40, Gunter, came in untouched there. Kai's going to take a timeout for the Lions, and then we're going to pause for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll resume action here in the first quarter. Your score, 0-0. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first quarter at Lucas Oil Stadium. Where's the commercials?
You doing the commercials? Am I doing it?
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, VerizonWireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Covers details at VerizonWireless.com/bestnetwork. Hey.
We're back here at Lucas Oil. Kai drops back. Here's a quick throw out to Zelmer. Spin move. Taken down right at the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be about 4th and 10 for the Lions at the 25-yard line. We'll see if Coach Holmes is going to bring out Lucas Schlarb here. It's a pretty long field goal for the Lions. They go for it here on 4th and 10. The offense remains on the field. Yeah. Slough coming in off the sideline.
About a 43-yarder. I'm not sure if the junior kicker's got that one in his leg or not. It's pretty far.
Schlarb will have to watch from the sidelines as the Lions offense comes out here on 4th and along about 11 yards. Slough under quarterback, or under center. Here's a snap, play fake. He's got time to throw and does. It's thrown short and it's intercepted at the 20-yard line by number 44, Dayton Cohigan. So a couple big plays already by the senior. Valley takes over here. First down at about the 25-yard line. There it is, a handoff to the right side. Fullback goes nowhere, taken down by that Lions defensive line. They swallowed him up there early. Took him down right at about the original, maybe about 2-yard gain on that one. Nice job by the fullback making something out of nothing there. Valley breaks the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Single back formation. They've got 3 receivers out to the left side. Ball snapped. Quarterback throws it up. It's a fade route, and he's got it. Oh, and it's dropped. Dropped out there by number 15 of the Vikings, Tanner Andrews. He had his man, the cornerback for the Lions. Certainly, just seemed to have lost it. Got his back turned, and he was not going to catch that wide receiver.
It was a great ball by Shriver. Put it right where it needed to be.
Question,
the Lions are the home team. We received that question via email, and the Lions in their home greens are the home team for today's game.
Just a reminder, you may send in emails. I'll take questions, and love to hear from fans tuning into the ball game. Valley comes out, single back formation. Quarterback
pulling a Peyton Manning out there,
yeah,
pointing at some stuff. The play clock might have malfunctioned, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe a timeout
by Tippy Valley. So as we pause for a timeout here, last week we mentioned how Valley fared against CMA. The Lions took a big win on the road against their Marshall County rivals, the Plymouth Rockies, and a 48-26 win, Chris. We got to listen to that one on the radio. What were your impressions from that game?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I thought Bremen's quarterback Slough played really well in his first career start for the Lions. Also thought Zomer played really well in the backfield. We kind of expected that for him to be a leader this season once again. And I thought the defense did pretty well. There's some holes in the run defense, but the pass defense as a whole, as you mentioned, came down with a pick. And had a pretty good rush on the quarterback on that, I believe. But, yeah, the run defense is something the Lions are going to need to shore up, especially against a traditional run team like Tippicanoe Valley right here.
Absolutely. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for Tippy Valley after that drop pass. We'll see if they go to the air yet again. And they will. Quarterback drops back. Koff will get some pressure on him, but he throws out. Pass complete for a first down to Coagan. Dayton Coagan has had himself a ball game here early on. Ben Shriver with a nice pass down the field there to complete for the first down.
Coagan did a good job of pressing downfield, making the DB think he was going deep, and then just whipped his hips back around to the quarterback and squared up and gave him a nice target to throw to right there. Put it on the money.
Tackle made by number 87, Bo Beeson. Shriver under center. Single tailback, man in motion. He hands off to the fullback, and he's taken down for a gain of about 4 yards on the play. And a steady gain here on first down as they get close to the 45-yard line, getting closer and closer to Lions territory. As I looked down on the Lions sideline, I had seen Reed Zomer come off earlier. Seemed a little shaken up, and I'm not 100% sure if that's him down there on the bench, but there is a Lions player. Looks to have a towel wrapped around him there, maybe icing. That would be tough for the Lions if Reed was out of the game at this point. And that one, a fire pass thrown awkwardly by the quarterback, Shriver. He might have stumbled on that one.
I don't think he had his feet underneath him right there, but was able to put it where he wanted it. Short gain for Tippy Valley right there.
So it'll be 3rd and about 5 or 6 yards here.
Receiver kind of ran lateral too. It almost looked like he wanted to pitch it back or something.
3 minutes and 15 seconds. Clock running down here in the first quarter. 3rd and 6 for Tippy Valley, and a very big down here early in this ball game. Valley's been doing very well in this drive. Wide receiver goes in motion, and it's a fade route over the middle. He overthrows his intended receiver, number 4, Mason Teal. A senior-dominated team. The more and more we look down at this roster for them, it seems like all their targets are either seniors or juniors, so a very experienced Valley team here.
Throwing more than Valley teams that we've seen in the past as well.
So it'll be 4th down, 6 yards. The deep man for the Lions out there. Tough to see the number. Maybe looks
to be Bobby Cornett, I believe.
Pump formation for Tippy Valley. Low snap, but fielded well by the punter. And a fair catch by Bobby Cornett down at the 24-yard line. Take that back, 23-yard line. So the Lions continue to battle on defense. Valley moves the ball both possessions, but they have not surrendered any scores to this point. 2 minutes, 57 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Lions will take over. First down for the Lions. Tight end to the right, split back formation. Kai takes the snap, hands off up the middle, and there is nowhere to go for the tailback right there. Man, Valley really doing a nice job of just swarming the middle of that Lions offensive line. Taking down Kevin Heckman in the backfield for the Lions, number 36. Only a sophomore. Didn't get to hear too much about him in week 1 against Plymouth, but as we said, with Reed Zelmer out now, we're going to have to see some different looks at running back for the Lions here. Second down. It's a pitch play out to Heckman, and he's got some room on the left side, but he runs right into a hard tackle by Tanner Andrews, and he's taken down right about the 22-yard line. So third and a long 11 yards here. The Lions aren't getting much on first and second down. It's putting Kai in tough situations here in third and long.
Lions are having some problems with number 50, the senior Nate Morrison, 6'5", 354 pounds on playing D tackle right now for the Vikings. So he's either commanding a double team or making a tackle in the backfield right now.
Kai takes the snap. It's a fake toss play. He's got Bobby Cornett over the middle, and it is dropped. A great play by the Valley defender. Got in the way of that one. But Bobby had a shot at it. Just could not bring it down. It would have been a tough play for the senior. But the
safety, number 16, Nolan Sponseller for the Vikings, got a hand in there just at the last second and disrupted Bobby's concentration.
So pump formation for the Lions, a minute 30 left here in the first quarter. Valley.
Tanner Andrews back deep, number 15 for the Vikings.
Does not put much pressure on the punter, who boots it out there to about the 50 and takes a Lions bounce all the way out to the 45, fielded by, I believe that was
Tanner Andrews.
Yep.
Oh.
And taken down right about the 40. Minimal gain. Nice punt for the Lions, and they get some good field position back on that punt. So Valley's moved the ball on both possessions. They just have not been able to sustain a drive. And as Shriver comes from the sideline into the huddle, he looks to get his team moving in the right direction, hopefully for a score here. So a minute 21 left in the first quarter. Daryl just made a great point. Our
producer,
he just mentioned that not a whole lot of fans here for Tippy Valley, but when you look at the Lions sideline, there are plenty of fans. They certainly travel well. We saw that in the playoffs last year at Fort Wayne Lures. And when you look at the Tippy Valley sideline, just not quite as many fans. Maybe it's a little bit tougher for them on the trip. Not sure.
The Lions had that good season last year. Definitely sparked some excitement around Bremen and that community as a whole. So a lot more people making the trip for Bremen, as you just mentioned.
Beautiful complex, beautiful stadium here at Lucas Oil. The side of the stadium is actually open. The window is to our left. Just a beautiful view. You can see Bankers Life Fieldhouse from here, and it's a very nice day here in Indianapolis, Indiana. About 90 degrees, pretty warm day. But we're inside in this beautiful temperature-controlled stadium, and the Lions are battling the Vikings pretty tough here. It's been a tough first going for the Lions, but here nearing the end of the first quarter, they'll try and get one more stop, get the ball back in the hands of their quarterback, Kai Slough. So here comes Valley, first down. Ball is handed off to the running back up the middle, number 21. That is Chris Torpy, a junior. Another big guy, 6 foot, 194. Takes it right up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Clock running under a minute to go in the first quarter. Valley quarterback is under center. Man in motion. He drops back to throw, throws back, and it's intercepted by Bobby Cornett. He's got room to run and picks up a big block out to the 30, to the 25, the 20, and he's taken out of bounds by number 10, the quarterback Shriver. A big interception by the senior DB, Bobby Cornett.
Shriver didn't really do a great job of looking off the safety right there. Kind of had his eyes locked on that receiver, running a post pattern the entire time, and Bobby's a seasoned veteran, as you just said, and yeah, he read his eyes and was right in the right place at the right time.
Say hi to Amy Grove.
Shout out to Breeman fan Amy Grove tuning into the broadcast. We appreciate your viewership.
Kai under center now. Single back in the backfield is Nepper. Wide receiver in motion. And it is a fake handoff to the wide receiver who came in motion. The give was to the running back up the middle, who gets a pretty decent gain there. One of the best gains, at least running up the middle for the Lions today. And that's a gain of about 5 yards on first down.
Down to 15 seconds here in the first quarter. We'll see if the Lions are able to get a playoff or not. Still in the huddle right there.
Lions break the huddle and come to the line, but it looks like they're going to let this clock run out here in the first quarter. And they will. So a pretty impressive interception there by Bobby Cornett. The momentum swings in favor of the Lions. It's gone both ways here early in this one. But after one quarter of play, it's zeros here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We'll pause for a quick commercial break.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-4262.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net. The Koppel reputation for support.
We're back here, and the Lions have switched sides on the field. They are now heading to the opposite end zone, but nonetheless, the ball is on the 15-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Kai under center. Man in motion. It's the wide receiver here. Ball is snapped, and it's handed off up the middle to Nepper. Nowhere to go there. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. But nonetheless, first and second down on this drive compared to the others a lot better, because instead of facing 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, they have a much more manageable 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 here. And Kai should have a little bit more time to throw, given that they have to respect the run here on 3rd and 4.
Ethan Pike is always a dangerous target for the Lions, especially in this area of the field. Last year we saw Nate Leeper throwing a lot of jump balls to Ethan, but last week in week 1 we saw Slough doing the same thing, so I'd look for that right here.
I formation, tight end to the left. And the whistle is blown, dead ball. And a timeout for Bremen. Coach Holmes wanted to make sure this play goes well here. A very important play here early on in this game. Lions have great field position and certainly would like to capitalize here early on in the second quarter. As we said, it's a great complex here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We've been blessed. We're up in the press box, have our own little booth, and even a TV in the room so we can check out replays, which is nice. And would like to thank Daryl Yaw and BroadcastSport.net for giving this opportunity to us to come up from Bloomington, Indiana, to broadcast this game for y'all.
We got the Barr family tuning in back from Bremen. I don't know if we mentioned earlier, but we've got producer Daryl Yaw here, and Matt Barr is working the camera, actually. So his family back home in Bremen is tuning in, I believe, with Grandpa Heaney as well. So it's good to see them supporting the Lions, as they always have.
So here we go. It'll be 3rd and 4. Ball at the 14-yard line for the Lions. A huge play early in this game. So split back formation, tied into the left, man in motion from right to left. Here's the ball. It's snapped, and it is just a small give play. They faked the toss and then gave to Nepper. Didn't get much on that one, maybe 2 yards, so it'll be 4th and 2. We'll see what Coach Holmes decides to do here, talking to his quarterback. And he's going to send him right back out. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. Keeping the kicker on the sideline yet again here early in this game.
Coach Holmes always been an aggressive type coach, so not too surprising of a decision right here.
It's going to be 4th and 2 yards here. I formation, tight end to the right. Ball is snapped. It's an ISO play to the left side, and it doesn't look like he got it. It's going to be close.
Probably need a measurement on this one.
Taken down right about the 10-yard line, and as you can see, the first down marker looks to be right about that 10-yard line, and it's going to be a first down. Referees take a look at it, and just enough there on 4th down for the Lions, so they'll get a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 10. Looks like they're going to check to see if maybe first and nope, the ball spotted just before the 10-yard line, so that there's going to be a down marker used on this set of downs. Split back formation for Kai. Wide receiver in motion. It's a play fake. Kai's going to run with it. He's got room. He ducks upfield for a gain of about 3 yards. Had some blockers out there, just unable to make a play with that one.
Oh, wow, it's good to see former teammate of Cody, Matt and I's, member of the Long Green Line, Ethan Starkey's tuning in down in Louisiana, actually. So we wish him well, and got Bo Beeson has some friends or family watching out in Fredericksburg, Virginia. So we've got some big Bremen community out there.
Absolutely. Split back formation. Tight end to the left. Here's the snap, and it's a fade route to Ryan Zelmer. He's got a man, and it is caught. That's a touchdown for the Lions.
Just like we thought, it's tough out there when you got Zelmer and Pike on opposite ends of the field. Those are both guys that you would ideally like to double team, but obviously you can't do that to both of them. So Kai analyzed the defense and thought he had a wider side of the field with Zelmer, so put a good ball there. The DB didn't exactly see where that one was going, I don't think, but really good catch by Zelmer.
It was. He caught it, stumbled backwards, rolled over, somehow able to hang on to it, and that's going to be 6 for the Lions.
Now we see the kicker, Schlarb, out onto the field.
At last, he's been waiting. Finally gets the call from Coach, so here he comes on to kick the extra point. Ball is snapped, kick is up. And it is good. So the Lions take the 7-0 lead at the 9-minute 28 mark in the second quarter. The interception proves very costly for the Vikings as they surrender the first score of this ball game here at Lucas Oil Stadium. The score, 7-0 Lions.
Superb craftsmanship and a high level of personal service has caught the attention of custom home buyers, but their construction portfolio includes starter homes and major remodel projects as well. With his wife Jenny, Matt has made a career of building for the past 20 years. Koppel Construction will build a home that the budget allows solidly built.
Home and office computing. Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Welcome back. Lions about to kick off after that first score of the ball game at 7-0 here in Indianapolis. Valley about to receive the kick from Lucas Schlarb. That's a squib kick, fielded at the 30-yard line, and he's met hard by the Lions defender, It was tough to make the number on that one. Looked like number 19, possibly.
That was John Stoller. Yeah, it was. Stuck him.
Great play. He thought he had some room, but nowhere to go as Stoller meets him right at the 37-yard line. So that's where the drive will begin for the Vikings. Moved the ball fairly consistently, but the turnovers have really cost them early on in this ball game. So we'll see Shriver at quarterback. They have 3 wide receivers here, single back. They bring in a tight end from the wide receiver position. Man in motion. It's a handoff up the middle to number 40, who cuts, almost had enough room to really make that a big gain. But a nice tackle there by the Lions' number 7, Josh Fox. Great wrap by Josh on that play. That could have gotten ugly for the Lions there. So a first down carry there for the Vikings. They'll have the ball on the 49-yard line of the Bremen line, so they're already right into Lion territory here after one play. Shriver under center. Man in motion. That's a play fake. He's got time to throw, throws it up. Got a man. It is off the hands of the intended receiver, number 5, Jalen Miller. Nearly had another big play there, but the Vikings are just not capitalizing here early on.
And that one right off the hands. Shriver's doing a good job, not really orthodox in his delivery, but that one off the back foot put it right where it needed to be. These receivers, if they start coming down with them, this game scoreboard would be a little different, I think.
Absolutely. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Shriver under center. Ball is snapped. It's a handoff up the middle to number 40, and he has nowhere to go. Met by Josh Fox yet again. He's in there making a lot of tackles for the Lions here early on. Nice play also. And on that tackle was number 64 for the Lions.
Zach Zimmer, who's had himself a great season in these first 2 weeks.
Shows what a lot of hard work in the offseason will do.
Younger brother of Tim Zimmer, who graduated last year's off to Anderson University, playing for the football team over there.
Shriver under center, tight end to the left. Ball is snapped. He rolls right. He's got time to throw, and he will. Thrown, and the ball's up in the air, and it's intercepted. A great play by, who else? Ethan Pike. An incredible interception. The ball went off the hands of the intended receiver. It was a jump ball up in the air, and Pike brought it down one-handed. Unbelievable athletic play by the Lions' senior DB wide receiver.
Wow.
Off the hands of number 44, Dayton Coe again. He made some big plays early on. Not one of them. That's 3, as our cameraman just noted, that's 3 interceptions for this quarterback already. Can't say that one's much his fault. Hogan did have a shot at that ball. It just happened to go up in the air, and Pike capitalized. So Kai's under center, split back formation. He'll drop back to throw, and it's a deep ball up to the wide receiver. It is a jump ball. Doesn't look like anyone came down with it there.
That was Bobby Cornett going up for that one. Looks like it might be cramping a little bit. Zelmer, actually, not Bobby Cornett.
Credit the offensive line by the Lions. They're given plenty of time to throw through that ball. A little short. And number 43 of the Vikings, Dan Miller, the senior DB. Seems like every guy out there, I'm just saying, is senior. So
senior.
Very old, experienced team here for Tippy Valley. And I'm sure that they remember the loss they took from the Lions last year. A very good game, good battle at Tippy Valley last year. So Kai will come under center yet again. 5-man front for the Vikings. Split back formation for the Lions. It's a handoff to Nepper. Crossbuck, and he's got plenty of room. Taken down, though. We got a late flag. It looked like he had a lot of room, but he tried to cut behind a blocker. If he would have stayed up the middle, I think there was a lot more open room, more space to run.
Got a holding.
Holding on the Lions, number 54. That's Caleb Koffel. As an offensive lineman, you never want to hear your name in a game. That's always the tough part of a job. It's as good a time as any to mention that the Koffel family is one of the sponsors for the game today. We'd like to thank them for
their partnership.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here with Broadcast Sportsnet.
2nd and 16 now for the Lions. This is going to be a tough drive here for the Lions. They need to just chip away at it. A nice maybe 5-6 yard gain here would help for 3rd down. So here comes Kai under center. Split back formation. It's a play action, and he's not going to have any time to throw there. The backside collapse, number 50 of the Vikings, was the first one to get in there. That was
big
Nate
boy.
Morrison, the 6'5", 350-pounder. And when he's bearing down on you, well, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Lions not really having anybody on the line quite that can match his size. Abe Hall, as Darryl just mentioned, graduated last year. May have been able to put up a fight with this guy, but he's demanding 2 people per play, 2 blockers to stop him right now. He did just leave the field, though, so we'll see what happens here.
So it'll be 3rd and 23. That's a long ways to go for the Lions here. Kai's under center. He'll drop back. And it's going to be a short route. It's intercepted, and it looks like he's going to take this one to the house. Ryan Zelmer, the only one who could do anything, grabs a hold of the jersey, but number 6 of the Vikings, that's Jared Littlejohn, takes it into the end zone. The sophomore, an ill-advised pass by Kai Slough. And just like that, the Vikings have evened the score here in a very sloppy first half at Lucas Oil Stadium.
4 interceptions now. I believe 3 of them have been on some out routes that the quarterbacks are just under throwing. I'm not sure exactly the reason for that, but 4 interceptions already in only 18 minutes of ball game. Got Kevin Hardy, class of 06, listening over in Chicago, supporting the Lions. Hopefully a Cubs fan. We're trying to get to all the emails. We appreciate everyone writing in and supporting both teams. We're trying to read names off as they come in here.
On for the extra point now. Tippy Valley attempts to tie this one up at 7. That kick is up, and it is wide right. He missed it to the right. That was a short kick, and just was not able to put it through the uprights. Number 7, Jacob Ritchie, unable to put it through. So Slough and the Lions offense will come right back out. This is the tough part about a pick 6. As soon as you throw it, you've got to come right back out and face that defense again. The Lions were on 3rd and 23 when the interception was thrown, so they were moving backwards on the drive, and they got to quickly get it together and come out with a nice drive here. With 6:41 left in the second quarter, I'm sure they'd love to take it all the way down and run this clock.
Haven't seen too many jet sweeps from the Lions yet, and that's been a big part of their staple offense here the last few years, with some misdirection up the middle and then going to that jet sweep. So with the passing game not having quite worked out as they'd hoped so far, we might see some more run games, some traps out of Nepper for sure. Oh, we've got somebody tuning in that played for Coach Bungie back in 1978 through 1981 as a wideout and kickoff return man, and he now lives in Lexington, Kentucky. That's Mr. Harris. So we appreciate you sticking with the program. Coach Bungie, of course, started this team over 50 years ago now, so he's big part of the Lions' history.
Would not be surprised if Coach Bungie made the trip here to Indianapolis.
I guarantee he's here.
Here it is, short kick. Actually, kind of a deep kick. It looked as though it would be a squib kick. And it's an interesting angle the kicker took to the ball. But Cornett will take that one back to about the 28-yard line.
The kicker is actually Nate Morrison, it looked like, and just put his toe into that one and kept carrying. And you got 354 pounds of force behind the ball. I'm sure it's going to move somewhere.
Absolutely. He didn't even come running at it. He took about 2 steps and just walloped that ball out to nearly the
really
the
pummeled
15, He fumbled it. That's right, Chris. Oh, man. Kai Slough will go under center. Single back. 4 wide receivers out there for the Lions, so looks like Coach Holmes, he'll have him drop back, and he's going to go right back to the air. Plenty of time to throw. He goes over the middle. He's got a man, and it is caught and brought down by Ryan Zelmer. Excellent play by Zelmer to go up and get that ball from Kai Slough, and Coach Holmes shows his confidence in the young quarterback by going right to him to start this drive.
First play after an interception, he goes 4 verticals. That's the confidence that Holmes has in Kai right now, and I mean, Kai had tons of time right there. The line up front did an outstanding job. Not much pressure at all from the Vikings. And, was able to hit Zelmer on one of the seam routes up the middle.
A very nice catch by Zelmer. He was hit hard by number 44, Dayton Cohigan. Seems like we keep mentioning his name, but he was able to hang on to the ball. Kai Slough under center. And it's a play fake. He's got very little time and throws out into the flats. It's dropped by Nepper. A lot of Viking defenders out there, but he probably could have gotten about 5 yards out of that play. It was an interesting play action pass.
Crossbuck rollout looked to have been read well by the Tippy outside linebacker. Not sure who that was, but he was in the backfield quick. Kai didn't really have time to set his feet and throw on that one. Ethan Pike comes back in the game for Jacob Bennett.
Second and 10 for the Lions. The ball is at the Tippy Valley 46-yard line. Kai Slough under center, tight end to the right. It's a toss play. It's a reverse play, and it's back to the quarterback, Slough. He's got a man open. He throws to Pike downfield, and it is almost caught by Ethan Pike. Went up for it, had it in his hands, and he was leveled by the Tippy Valley defender, number 15, Tanner Andrews. That was perfectly executed reverse pass there. The ball got back to Slough. Had a chance at completing this thing, but Pike just could not come down with a very tough pass.
It's just a good play by the defense there. I mean, Pike went up for that one at its highest point, and that's a little slow getting up from that one. I'm sure that one felt good on the turf there, but it looked like Kai Slough took a shot at the end of that one too, but it's good to see him back out there in the huddle.
3rd and 10. We're now under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Some great action here at Lucas Oil Stadium between the Vikings and the Lions. Slough under center, single back, 4 wide receivers out there for the Lions. He drops back. It's a quick fire pass. It was some serious miscommunication, intercepted by the Valley Vikings. Number 43 cuts back a couple times before being taken down by Bobby Cornett at the 37-yard line. Seemed like Kai thought his receiver was running a fade, while the wide receiver cut it out for a corner route.
Definitely some miscommunication there. Look, good job by Eric Nepper in the backfield picking up the blitzer. Gave Kai some more time. But, definitely some miscommunication there. That one was nowhere near a Breeman receiver. And that's the 5th interception, and we're at the 5:44 mark in the second quarter. So neither quarterback having the best game right now.
You know, it's tough coming into an atmosphere like this and trying to really run that offense efficiently, but both quarterbacks seem to struggle this first half. And it's a screen play, plenty of room for the tailback, but what a nice play by Josh Fox, evading 2 blockers, getting in there and wrapping up the running back. Excellent play by the junior linebacker.
That could have been a big play. Breeman had a blitz on, a lot of guys in the backfield. Quarterback just dumped it over the fingertips of the Lions D there, and Fox, fought through some blocks there. Some of those big boys down on the Tippy line and held on for dear life until it finally went down.
Shriver under center, split back formation. Here's the snap. The ball's handed up off the middle. Nowhere to go really for the Lions there. Defense swarms and takes him down for maybe a gain of about 1 or 2. It's good enough for the first down. It's great to see Josh Fox and Bo Beeson out there on the starting D. Cameraman Matt Barr and I both had the opportunity of coaching them in baseball. A couple of hard-headed kids, hard-working kids, and it's great to see them having success out on the football field this season. Tight end to the right, single back formation. Wide receiver comes in motion. It's a handoff up the middle. Running back runs into his offensive lineman, but that line just continues to move the defensive line of the Lions backwards. And about a 5-yard gain, maybe they're on first down.
Just about 4 minutes left in this first half. You'd imagine Tippy's going to try to grind out these final 4 minutes and try to put something up on the board to take a lead into halftime and then receive. As you remember, Breeman got the ball to start the game, so Tippy will receive to start the second half as well.
Now under 4 minutes to play. 2nd and 5. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback falls down, trips over his offensive lineman's feet, and, well, the Lions will take it. Can offensive linemen get sacks, Chris?
Appears it just happened. Not sure exactly how they'll chalk that one up, but it looked like the center's foot sacked Shriver on that play.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. Pretty big mishap here as they go back into their own territory, ball at the 49-yard line now. The Lions motion to their sidelines, trying to get the fans into it here. And the Lions respond. Quarterback drops back. He throws out into the flats. He's got his running back, cuts back middle, and he is hit, drilled, taken down short of the first down marker by a good 5 yards. So the Lions hold on 3rd down. We'll see if Valley elects to go for it here.
Valley trying to counter all these Bremen blitzes with another screen play. The blockers were a little bit further downfield that time, so not a ton of help, but he was met hard there.
Bobby Cornett. Great play by that young man. So it'll be 4th down, 5 yards to go, and the Vikings are going to go for it. Why not? Week 2, Lucas Oil Stadium. Great atmosphere here in Indianapolis. Shriver under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Tight end goes in motion, and a timeout taken by the junior quarterback.
.222 remaining here in the second quarter. And Lions still clinging to that 1-point lead despite having thrown 3 interceptions to this point. So defense doing its job, posting a shutout for Bremen. Tippy did have that one pick 6 from about the 20-yard line that they scored on. So those are the only points for Tippy right now. And Bremen scored on that jump ball pass from Kai Slough to Ryan Zelmer down near the goal line.
Just a look ahead to halftime. At the half, we'll have an interview with Coach Holmes. We had the chance to speak with him before the game about how you prep for a game like this on a Saturday, not to mention in the afternoon when these athletes are used to playing night games. Kind of an adjustment there to be made. So I think both teams have had a little bit of struggle adjusting, as we've said. A lot of turnovers, some sloppy football early on, but nonetheless a lot of hard hits. And instead of electing to go for it now, Tippy Valley will come out to punt. Appears they just tried to get the Lions to maybe draw off sides for a first down. And the punt is straight up in the air. Down at about the 20-yard line, and it takes a Vikings roll all the way down to the 11-yard line with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Coach Holmes talking with Kai Slough on the sideline.
Time to see what kind of 2-minute offense Bremen's got in the playbook here. It's obviously something that is worked on often by Coach Holmes and the staff. Done a very good job in the past of preparing his teams for moments such as these. Perhaps not in venues as big as this, but you'd imagine we'll see some of Kai's arm strength here in this drive.
Got to be careful. Last time he was this deep in his own territory, there was the interception for the touchdown. So Kai hands off to the left side, and it's cut back by Heckman, but not a whole lot of room to run by a host of Valley defenders, taken down for maybe a 1-yard gain there. So the clock will continue to run. We're under 2 minutes now. Slough comes back from the sideline after getting the call from Coach. Tippy Valley seems to be sticking with the 5-man front. We'll see if they continue that on this drive. And they hop into a 4-man front. So they're on a 4-4 defense. Slough drops back to throw. He throws it up top, and he throws it way over the reach of his intended receiver. Number 43 of the Vikings, Dan Miller, tried to make a play on that ball, could not reel it in. Miller again. I'm sorry, Kai Slough. Plenty of time to throw there. Throws it up to Zelmer, but unfortunately not able to make that play. So a minute and 24 seconds left now. An interesting play call here for Coach Holmes. He can elect to run the ball here, forcing Tippy Valley to take that last timeout. Or he can go to the air and try and see if they can get something working on this drive. He is, as we've said, a very aggressive coach. We'll have to see what he goes with here. Tight end to the right, I formation. Ball is snapped, and it's an ISO play. Plenty of room to run for the running back, and he's taken down across the 20-yard line for what looks to be a first down. The referee is spotting him just a bit short of the first down marker. He looks to be about a yard short. So it'll be fourth down for the Lions, and the punt unit will come on. Clock at it.
Thinking Tippy Valley will take their timeout. There it is.
They do. 59 seconds left. I think Coach Shriver wanted to make sure that the Lions were bringing out the punt team. They didn't want to call a timeout if they were going to try and continue this drive. But pinned this deep in your own territory, you don't want to give the other team too good of a chance right before the half, especially when you only have that 1-point lead.
We mentioned earlier Reed Zelmer had come to the sideline and had a towel or some ice around his shoulder. We're not 100% sure on the injury. We'll work on that report at halftime. It does look like most of his equipment is off at this point, so I'm not sure if he will return to the field or not. That's a pretty big blow for the Lions, not only this game, but moving forward in the rest of the season as conference play opens up next week. But we will work on that injury report at halftime, so we'll keep you posted.
I'll tell you what, we saw a number of fake punts last year from the Lions. Nate Leeper, of course, the punter, also the quarterback. Would not surprise me here with 4th and 1 if Coach Holmes tried to do a little trickery to get things going here. But again, pin this deep. It almost would be better to play it safe. So 7-6, 59 seconds left here. The ball is caught, and it is punted away. Ball lands at about the 45-yard line, takes a Lions bounce inside the 35, all the way down to about the 26-yard line. Great punt there by number 5, Ryan Zelmer. Excellent job to completely change the field position with 44 seconds left now. It'd be tough for Valley to get things going. And again, already 3 interceptions for this quarterback. I can't imagine they really go to the air too much here. Valley making some substitutions here. A few players running to the sideline. So Shriver comes back onto the field. As we said, 44 seconds left. 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Lions defense looks to hold one more time before we go to the half. Lions in their traditional 3-5 defense. Single back. Ball is snapped, and the whistle has been blown. Official timeout here. Timeout by Breeman. They take their last timeout. Coach Holmes just wanted to take a look at what Tippy Valley would come out in. And with one timeout left here in the first half, you might as well use it.
Got to applaud those Tippy Valley cheerleaders. They've been trying to pump up that section of about 30 people for this whole game. No one's gotten up off their seats yet, but perhaps the second half.
As we look around the stadium, it's pretty impressive to see just how vast, how many seats is in this place. And I have to say, looking around, because it doesn't look like there are too many bad seats in this place. Unfortunately, we just got word from one of the Bremen coaches that Reed Zelmer seems to have sustained a pretty serious injury, possible broken collarbone. So our thoughts, prayers go to Reed. Hopefully this is something that he can overcome this season, his senior year. Ball is snapped, and Shriver once again stumbles over his lineman, throws deep downfield, and that ball is almost intercepted by number 20, Jacob Bennett. Went through his hands. The wide receiver became the defender there and batted it away.
Kind of surprised Tippy's taken a few shots. Typically they're a more conservative team, but I guess why not? You're in Lucas Oil. You're down one. Heading into half, you get the ball coming out of halftime, so we'll see if they continue taking shots here, if they're just going to run the clock out. Again, neither team with a timeout remaining.
A surprising amount of jump balls here in this first half, no doubt about that. As Valley comes out, once again, 4 wide receivers, single back formation. Shriver with a fire pass, and he's got his man out to the 30, out to the 35, the 40, and he runs out of bounds there at the 40. Not a whole lot of Bremen defenders out there, and it was just one who kind of ran him towards the sideline. He gets out of bounds with 33 seconds left. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Got to be careful on those fire passes. They're throwing backwards, so if that's a dropped ball, that's a fumble. That's the last thing Tippy would want to do right now, is turn the ball over and let Bremen get a few more points on the board, but that one was right on the money.
Tight end to the left. 2 receivers out to the right. Another fire pass. Plenty of room for Andrews here. And he's taken down at about the 6-yard line. I'm sorry. He did not get out of bounds. The clock will continue to run now. 23 seconds on down. The ball is spotted at the 48-yard line. Lions quick to get back on the ball. Good job by the defense to contain. Clock continues to run now. Ball is snapped. Play fake. He throws back, and it's another pass out to the running back. And he's got room across the 50. Taken down. Yet another nice job of the Lions in the open field, wrapping up and tackling. That was Nepper there on that tackle. And it looks like a first down, so the clock will stop momentarily. There's 1 second left on the clock. Tippy Valley's going to have to hurry if they want to get this ball snapped. And they will not. That is the end of the first half. An exciting first half of play, but a sloppy first half of play for the Lions. We're going to pause for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, an interview with Coach Holmes. Your score at the half, 7-6, Bremen over the Valley Vikings.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, VerizonWireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-4262.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net. Papletronics Computers is the place to find great computers, great service, and really great people. Stop by their showroom located at 2116 West Weldon Avenue in Goshen and see what's new in home and office computing.
Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mailing your day debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, verizonwireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Coverage details at verizonwireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-4262.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net. Mapletronics Computers is the place to find great computers, great service, and really great people. Stop by their showroom located at 2116 West Weldon Avenue in Goshen and see what's new in home and office computing. Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mailing your day debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, verizonwireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Coverage details at verizonwireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey.
Welcome back here to Lucas Oil Stadium. Cody Sears, Chris Heaney, and I had the chance to just to speak with Coach Holmes before the game shortly, ask him a few questions, and we're going to give you that interview right here via broadcastsport.net.
All right, I'm here with Coach Holmes. Just a few questions for you, Coach. First of all, this game's on a Saturday. What does that change game prep-wise for the team throughout the week?
Well, we've pretty much tried to keep the same schedule we had. We just started a day later. We started with our warm-ups on Tuesday instead of Monday. Gave an extra day off for the beginning of the league, gave him a chance to heal, and tried to keep it as same as possible as what we've done in our routine. So, that was the whole goal, to make sure these guys didn't get out of their routine. And other than playing in this tremendous atmosphere, that's the only thing that's really changed.
Excellent. So, talking about this tremendous atmosphere, being at Lucas Oil Stadium, how do you keep the guys' expectations, try to remain the same, keep the school level headed throughout the week?
Well, I mean, this is a special opportunity, and we're awful excited that the Colts even allowed us and asked us to come down and play in this ball game. And level head, that's hard to do when you play in a place like this, and their juices are flowing. And I think more than anything, they treat it more like a homecoming game. Our job, there's a lot of things going on around the school to accentuate this game, and we have to remember our most important thing we got to do is just play the football game.
Absolutely. Last question for you, Coach. A lot of coaches will say week 1 to week 2, that's when the biggest progress is made. What are you looking for in this game out of your lines against the Valley Vikings?
Well, we hope we play a little bit better defense between the tackles. We didn't do very well at that last week, and our communication on offensive line needs to get a little bit better. As far as our talent position players and the way we tackle, we thought we did a nice job as far as schematics, but we got to get a little bit better at just doing some of the basics between the tackles.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
That was Coach Holmes before the game, and the Lions have struggled here early on in this one. 53 yards of total offense in the first half to Tippy Valley's 103 yards. And both teams with 3 turnovers, I believe, in that first half. So for both teams, I think coming out of the second half, the first priority has to be take care of the football.
Yeah, the quarterbacks haven't done an outstanding job of that. Ben Shriver, Tippy's quarterback, his numbers 8 for 16, 72 yards, and the 3 interceptions. And then Kai Slough for Bremen, 3 for 14, 37 yards, and that touchdown, along with 3 interceptions. So neither quarterback has done a great job of finding their targets, and I think that's some of what Coach Holmes was talking about. The juice is flowing, maybe a little bit. Halftime, you could totally see it reverse. So I think both coaches have done a good job with adjustments in the past. And I think you could see both teams come out, and I think we could see some offense here in the second half. I wouldn't be surprised at all if some points were put up on the board here in the final 2 quarters. But as far as the first half, not too much offense. The defenses have kind of ruled. Number 40 for Tippy Valley, Justin Gunter, has 25 yards rushing for them. That leads their team. And Nepper has 5 yards on 6 carries for Breeman, and Heckman has 10 yards on 5 carries. So not much running game or air game, I guess, for either team. Defenses are king here in the first half at Lucas Oil.
Yeah, and you mentioned that, Kai, the juice is pumping, being in this incredible atmosphere, the nerves can come on. But on top of that, to lose your starting running back in Reed Zomer, that's a very difficult obstacle to overcome. A quarterback and his running back usually go hand in hand. And so in the second half, it's going to be really big that Kevin Heckman, the sophomore, begins to start to settle into his role. As we heard, a broken collarbone. Reed could be out for some time, so Kevin Heckman just needs to shake off the initial awe of coming into a game. I mean, you can't imagine your first varsity game being at Lucas Oil Stadium. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Absolutely. Our producer, Daryl Yaw, just mentioned that his last game, I mean, why not have it be here as well? I think that's every high schooler's goal. Once again, We're going to come back here shortly from the half. Teams are starting to come out and stretch now. We're going to go back to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you. The score at the half, though, the Bremen Lions 7, the Tippy Valley Vikings 6. You're listening to BroadcastSport.net.
It's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-4262.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net. Mapletronics Computers is the place to find great computers, great service, and really great people. Stop by their showroom located at 2116 West Weldon Avenue in Goshen and see what's new in home and office computing. Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mailing your day debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, VerizonWireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Cover details at VerizonWireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-4262.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net.
Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium here. Second half action about to get underway. 24 minutes left of football here. Both teams excited to be here at Lucas Oil Stadium. And the nerves, the anxiety it's shown early on. So here comes the kick. And it's booted to about the 20-yard line. It's fielded by number 5 of the Vikings. He jukes off a couple Lions defenders, but he's taken down at about the 33-yard line. Number 5, that's Jalen Miller, the senior running back DB, also a return man.
Real quick break right here. We've got a little time. I don't know if you can see it from the picture at home, but each Lions football player is wearing a number 29 wristband, and that is for Dylan Shoemaker, their teammate, who's down on the sidelines, not dressed right now, but recently diagnosed with some spinal cancerous tumors. And so our thoughts and prayers to him as he starts his treatment here in the upcoming weeks. So Lions kind of dedicating this season to him.
Very cool to see the community gather around Dylan. That ball's handed off up the middle to number 40. That is Justin Gunter. Carry for just a couple yards, and already you can see the schemes of the Lions showing up here in the second half. They make a nice play on the carry up the middle. And just mentioning the Schumacher family, they're just a tremendous family. They're very involved in the community down there in the Little League and obviously in junior football, things like that. And thoughts and prayers go out to them. They're a very strong family and close-knit family, and thanks to this awesome community, I'm sure it's made it much easier on Dylan. Ball is handed off up the middle. Same tailback, Gunter. Takes it to the right side this time. Gets a couple more yards on the play. It'll be third and about 6 yards here on the first drive for the Vikings. So the Lions trying to send a statement here to begin the second half. Quarterback under center, tight end to the right, man in motion. It's a play fake. He's got time, steps up, throws, and it's intercepted by number 7, Josh Fox. He's got room to run, taken down at the 30-yard line. Great play by number 7, Josh Fox. And the ball kind of fluttered in the air as Schreiber said as he threw it. And how about that? 4 interceptions for this ball-hungry Lions defensive secondary. Big pick for Josh Fox there.
Looks like there are 2 Tippy guys that were down. One of them initially was down and is now up walking towards the sideline slowly, but there's a player that is still down around the 42-yard line. Both teams taking a knee here as he is tended to. Not sure what happened, didn't catch that one on replay.
Coach Holmes calls his Lions to the sideline. They're actually having both sets of players go off the field.
Looks like it might be 53, Harrison Sponseler. Just a freshman playing for Tippy.
We're going to pause for a quick commercial break as they help the player off the field, but the Lions will take over on downs when we come back.
Mapletronics Computers is the place to find great computers, great service, and really great people. Stop by their showroom located at 2116 West Weldon Avenue in Goshen and see what's new in home and office computing. Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Back here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Lions about to take over. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Real quick note, it looked like that was 63, not 53. 63 is Garrett Faust, a senior for the Vikings, and he looked to be all right as he was helped off the field.
I formation, tight end to the left. Ball snapped, handed off to Heckerman up the middle. He cuts once, gets a gain of about 4 yards before being taken down by the Valley linebacker. Some good blocking up front there for the Lions. The hole opened up nicely for Heckerman.
Looks like another Vikings players gimping off the field here. Another big body for them. So there are few injuries here early in the second half for the Vikings.
I'll tell you what, this Bremen offensive line is really coming out. We've only seen them that one play, but man, they certainly look to have shored up on the offensive line. Coach Holmes talked about it before the game, and they seemed to struggle a little bit in the run game in the first half. So against this big front, we'll see what they can do in the second half. I formation, it's a handoff to the right. Heckerman takes it, and he's taken down for maybe a gain of 2 yards. He's close to the 20-yard line, about the 19 is where they'll mark it.
We just got an email from some of Dylan's family back home, and they really appreciate all the support, once again, that the community's shown. And if you're interested in donating or helping Dylan's cause and just his goal to get back to be cancer-free, just contact some of his family or anyone in the Bremen community can point you in the right direction with that.
I formation yet again for the Lions. Tight end is Cornett to the right. The ball is a fake handoff to the fullback, pushed out to Heckerman, who's got room and takes it all the way to about the 16-yard line. The 14-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Lions. A great carry by the young tailback.
Good cut right off the block at the end there. He had big Tyler Koffel out in front of him, kind of leading the way there.
It's always tough as an offensive line when you make that block and the tailback chooses to cut outside of you. You always anticipate him going kind of on the inside there, but Tyler does a nice job kicking his defender out, and defender able to make the play, but a nice job by Tyler Koffel getting downfield, opening things up for the Lions offense. So a wishbone formation here. Kai under center, and he is hit. The ball is fumbled, and it is recovered by the Vikings. I think there might be an offsides penalty here. Nope. That was just a ball marker. Number 72 for the Vikings got in there. Just no one blocked him. Looks like Tyler Koffel tried to make the block, missed it there. And defender gets right through. Well, let's scrap the wishbone formation, I guess, Chris.
Yep, Adam Furry was back there in a hurry.
No pun intended.
Yeah, zero pun intended there. A quick play fake to the fullback there, and then Kai was trying to hand off to his tailback when he was hit, and 72 Adam was right there, right on the spot.
So something we've heard a lot today, yet another turnover, and the Vikings take over. Shriver throws, it's one of those quick bullet passes out to his running back, and Ryan Zelmer there to make the tackle, about a 7-yard gain. 8 turnovers now for both teams. I know Curtis Painter was here in Indianapolis last year. Did they have 8 turnovers in one game, maybe?
One half, I would imagine, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Not the best season for the Colts last year, but with all these fire passes, you would assume that Tippy's setting up for the pump and go here at some point in the second half. So keep an eye on the Bremen defensive backs and see how they're playing these passes. But I would imagine a pump and go would be in the Tippy Valley playbook here.
Absolutely. Tight end to the right, single back. Split back comes in motion. And a nice, Bobby just missed that tackle. Tanner Andrews, I believe. Yep. He was the ball carrier there. Was able to get a couple yards. He was pretty far in the backfield there, so it looked as though he got more yardage than he actually did.
Job by Bobby Cornett there, containing that play. That's meant to be a big yardage play there on that reverse, and only a couple yards gained there. It looks like there's another Bremen player down.
Might be Dylan Mullen there.
Kelly, the trainer, out speaking with the player. This would be Ethan Pike, which would be a huge blow for Bremen, already losing one of their best skill position players, and Reed Zelmer with that collarbone injury. And Pike is now standing up, which is good to see, but still looks to be a little bit shaken up. Didn't really see what happened on that play.
Pause for the injury timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, well, actually, we'll bypass that. Pike decides to come on off. Took him a little while. But he'll head to the sideline with the assistance of athletic trainer Kelly Myers. So Shriver and the Valley offense faces yet another third down here in this second half. The first one, they were not able to convert. Lions will try and get another stop here. Valley deep in their own territory, ball at the 23-yard line. Shriver under center. Single back formation, man in motion. It's a pitch play out to Tanner Andrews, and he's got some room, and he's going to get just enough for the first down as he dives past Jacob Bennett, who didn't really have the angle to make the tackle behind the first down marker, but he did a nice job of making the tackle where he did.
Those quick toss plays. Tippy's got the wideouts cracking down on the outside linebackers. Breeman's in that 3-5, so they've got that outside linebacker. In that case, it was John Stoller that got cracked on pretty good. Kind of some whiplash there. But not too big of a game, but enough for a first down for the Vikings.
That was actually Nolan Sponseller with the carry, not Tanner Andrews, number 16, the junior, with that one. Valley's had multiple ball carriers in this game, plenty of people getting in on the action here. So tight end is to the right, single back, 2 wide receivers out to the left. Steps back to the quick fire pass, and he's going to throw back. It was behind the line of scrimmage. He's got a man, and it's caught out at the 30, down to the 20. He's got nothing but open turf in front of him. Touchdown for Tippy Valley. Sponseller reels that one in. It was a lateral pass to the wide receiver, Andrews, who then threw it up to Sponseller for the long touchdown.
That was a nice play. As we just mentioned, a lot of these short passes setting Bremen up for something. Bremen did not see that one coming. That was the backside receiver that drug all the way across the field. Got away from Bo Beeson, got away from the safety there, and it was put right on the money. So really good job of execution there by the Vikings, and they take the lead for the first time in this game, up 12-7, pending this extra point here.
That was the clock continued to run there after the score. I believe we had quite a bit of runoff there. The referees getting together. They're going to have to put some more time back on the clock. Yep, one official's heading to the Bremen sideline here. Picking up a radio up to the press box where we are. Going to talk to one of the scorekeepers there. And they put 10 seconds back on the clock. So that score comes at the 6-minute 57 mark of the third quarter. Tippy Valley taking their first lead of the football game. The Lions hope to get a good answer on this next drive.
Ethan Pike comes back out on the field. Good to see him out there. Of course, that was probably his corner position that was filled in for on that touchdown. So it's good to see him back.
Going for 2. Ball is handed off up the middle, and he takes it in. Number 21, Chris Torpy, the junior. And
good finish to that run. Looked like initially he may have been stopped at the line, but got a good push and ended up a couple yards deep in the end zone, actually. So that makes it 14-7 Vikings.
We'll pause for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have third quarter action here from Lucas Oil Stadium.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mail in your Bay debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, VerizonWireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road 2, or give us a call at 574-287-42.
Back here at Lucas Oil Stadium. The kick is a short one this time. Fielded and dropped, and Tippy Valley recovers. It was kicked at number 4, the Lions. I believe it was Matt Holderman. Hit right into his arms. Taking a look on the replay here. And yes, it was Matt Holderman. He had it. Did not look like he was ready for that. Ball goes right off his chest. Valley recovers, so big momentum boost here for the Valley Vikings, and the Lions defense is going to have to come up with an answer here. Ball at the 38-yard line. Good play play call by Coach Shriver. And the Lions really did hold pretty well on defense the last drive. It was just that one big play that resulted in a score. Single back formation. Man in motion. It's a play fake. Shriver has plenty of time. He throws out to his man. And as he had it in his hands, Bobby Cornett just met him where the ball was and knocks that ball right out. No reception.
Tippy really not showing any signs of backing down in this game. Come out, put a nice drive together, throw a trick play in there, and come out, get the kick, and then coming out throwing again. So they're looking to attack Bremen while they're down right now.
Absolutely. You know, Bremen's ranked in the top 10 in 2A. Tippy Valley is a 3A school, but anytime you get a shot at a top 5 team in whatever class it may be, you have a great opportunity to go out and get a win against a quality opponent. So Bremen trying to hold off a very good Vikings team here, trailing in the third quarter. Here's the handoff, and number 40 just bowls over some Lion defenders. That's big old Justin Gunter, the senior. Runs right up the middle of that Lions defense and carries for a gain of about 6 yards on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 4, ball on the 32-yard line. This is definitely 4-down territory. So we'll see what Coach Shriver chooses to do knowing that. Shriver will be under center. Tight end is to the left, single back formation. Ball is snapped, handed off to Gunter, and he's stopped right in the backfield. Nepper came on a blitz, met him in the backfield, and there was nowhere to go as the defensive line did a nice job holding him up as well. Number 83, Dylan Mullen, in on that tackle there. So it'll be a big 4th down. I'm not sure if that might have been the best play call on 3rd down. I think the Lions saw that one coming. Good play call by the defense, and so it'll be 4th and 3. Gain of only 1, maybe inches on that play.
Coach Campbell had Nepper right where he wanted him. Nepper shot through the hole and went low on these big running backs, which is exactly what you've got to do, especially when you've got a big line as the Vikings do.
So the Lions crowd comes to their feet as the biggest play of the game. And that's a fire pass. It's caught, and he will be hit. It's going to be close. And the referee looks to have marked him past the first down marker. The wide receiver tried to stretch the ball. It's going to be tight. We'll have to await the measurement here.
Tanner Andrews.
And it's going to be a 1st down.
Yep.
Excellent job by Tanner Andrews. He was initially stopped short. Jacob Bennett had a hold of his legs, and he did everything he could to get the ball stretched out far enough to get this 1st down.
The Bar family must have went to the restroom because they want to know how Tippy got the ball back.
5 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the third quarter, and a fresh set of downs for the Vikings, who just completed a 4th down and 3. Single back formation. Ball is snapped. Quick drop, and it's a throw. That ball is a jump ball. It's caught by the Valley Vikings receiver over Jacob Bennett. Great catch on that one.
Tanner Andrews is all over the place right now. Mr. Everything kind of for the Vikings so far in this game. And, of course, if you missed it, the score is 14-7. The Vikings are ahead, and immediately after their touchdown, the kickoff ricocheted off a Breeman player and was recovered by the Vikings. So Breeman not having been on offense here for quite some time now in the third quarter.
Lions in trouble. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings at the 5-yard line. We'll see if Coach Shriver elects to pound this thing in. Man in motion. Might have been a false start penalty there. No flag. And it's a fake, and the quarterback takes it all the way around the outside for 6. Saw some movement on the offensive line. No flag there. Valley takes a 20-7 lead pending an extra point.
Shriver showing some good mobility on his feet there. I haven't seen too much of his legs being featured. Been pretty much his arm throughout this game on those short passes, but does a nice job of getting around the end there. Good fake. And Breeman was not ready for that one, so the defense spent a lot of time out on the field. It's going to be important to see how the offense responds.
Ball snapped. Kick is good. So Valley takes a 21-7 lead. We'll be back with more action here after this short commercial break.
62.
Aren't you getting tired of waiting on the internet? www should not stand for worldwide wait. 4way.net offers wireless broadband internet service with nearly 50 towers throughout St. Joseph, Southern Elkhart, Marshall, Kosciuszko, and Fulton counties. Now you too can surf the web like your friends for as little as $49 per month. 4way can deliver the internet at speeds of up to 3 megabytes per second and beyond. Contact 4way.net at 574-277-7720 for an up-to-date status for your area. If you are in an area that you feel may benefit from their service, let them know. Visit their website at www.4way.net.
Tippy Valley set to kick off here. Big man boots it deep all the way out to about the 8-yard line. That's where Cornett fields it. He's got some blockers out to the 20, the 25, the 30, cuts back across the 35, and he's taken down at the 37-yard line.
Cornett being the younger brother of Stephen Cornett, who played on the 08 Bremen football team and was actually a kick returner himself. So you see the generations running deep here in the Bremen community.
Lions will come out on offense. They really need to get something going here. Unfortunately, they haven't had the ball in the second half, even though Tippy Valley has had their 2 possessions already, so they need an answer. Wide receiver comes in motion. Ball is snapped. It's a handoff to that wide receiver, but number 40, there he is again. Justin Gunter, offense, defense, he's all over the field here and causing havoc for the Lions. Nowhere to go for the wide receiver on that one, gain of inches. Now down to 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. The Lions in need of a nice drive. Ball in not terrible field position at the 37-yard line. We'll see if Coach Holmes lets Kai drop back. He struggled a little bit today. We had his first half numbers at 3 of 12. So he needs to get something going here in the second half. Man in motion yet again. Wide receiver from left to right. Takes the handoff, drops back. He's got time. He throws to Cornett over the middle, and it is caught by Bobby Cornett. Excellent grab. The safety elected to go in to try and make that play. And he just whiffed on the ball. Ball went right into Cornett's hands. He came down with it, even though he took a pretty tough hit from the corner.
Took a huge hit from the corner, kind of as he was still spinning around. Didn't have the ball brought in yet, but was able to hold on to that one. That was a huge play for the Lions. Maybe get some momentum going back their way. They can put together something here.
All right, so the Lions now. Ball at the 28-yard line. Kai, ball snapped, handoff up the middle to Nepper. And that is what we need more of. Nepper just absolutely bulldozing this Valley defense all the way down to the 20-yard line. He was met probably at the original line of scrimmage, and he just kept those feet moving all the way down to about the 20-yard line. And when you lose a running back like Reed Zelmer, what you need is a guy like Eric Nepper to come in there and just absolutely truck people, and that's what the Lions were looking for in the second half, and that's exactly what they get.
Eric got a lot of experience on the successful Lions team last year that went 13-1, used primarily as a trap back last year, but really stepping into this role well today.
I formation, tight end right. Wide receiver in motion, ball is snapped, and it's a pitch play out to Heckman, who was going to get the first down and a little bit more. Ball out to the 14-yard line, and the answer that the Lions needed could be coming soon. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Lions, who really have just come out and did a great job. Tyler Koffel on the pull on that play, and once again, it's great to see the green guys who aren't carrying the ball flushing to the ball and then moving the ball carrier down the field. You can just see that the team is much more in rhythm here to begin the second half. Kai Slough under center, I formation. Tight end is to the right. Ball is snapped. It's handed off to Heckman. Heckman runs into his line, but then it cuts in. Gets a few yards on that play. Nice job of making something out of nothing. The O-line for the Lions is doing a much better job staying with their blocks. And for a young running back, one of the most challenging things is just trying to learn how to cut behind your linemen. And I think Heckman's starting to get a little bit better at reading his offensive line and moving with them. So the Lions now inside the 10-yard line, hoping to get work done in the red zone here. Split back formation, tight end out to the right, wide receiver comes in motion. Ball snapped, it's a toss play. Knepper's got it, and he takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. As the Lions continue this excellent drive in response to Valley's 2 scores to open the half.
Knepper might be cramping a little bit after that play.
Another tackle by Gunser. Man, he's been all over the field.
Knepper, of course, one of the outstanding parts of the Bremen baseball team as well. Him and his brother, Sean Knepper, last year were a big part of that team's success, and Sean, of course, off to play in college. Another brother-to-brother combo here on the Bremen Lions team.
This will be first down and goal for the Lions at the 2-yard line when we come back from this injury break. Scored 21-7. Bremen trails the Tippy Valley Vikings. 1 minute, 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
Papletronics Computers is the place to find great computers, great service, and really great people. Stop by their showroom located at 2116 West Weldon Avenue in Goshen and see what's new in home and office computing. Their friendly service team is there to help with all of your computer repairs, whether you...
First and goal for the Lions. Slough under center, I formation, tight end left. Ball snapped, handed, looked like might have been a play fake there, but once again the penetration up front by this Valley defensive 7. They really get in there quick. They got after Slough. He didn't even have time to hand off the ball, or if it was play action, I'm not really sure. Actually, getting to look at the replay, the center got the snap off, and the nose tackle got right through the center, tangled up in the quarterback's legs, and took him down for a 5-yard loss. That's a great play by the nose tackle on that one. Number 21, Chris Torpy. So the Lions now face second and 8. They're going to go to that third route. It's going to be a tough ball to catch, and it's thrown out of bounds. So Slough runs with his head down to the sideline. Definitely could have had something there. One-on-one coverage. Could have been another jump ball for Ryan Zellmer.
The DB was definitely a little bit more ready that time. Number 15, Tanner Andrews, was right there. Maybe look for the slant, split Ryan out wide and bring him in on the slant rather than fade. But we'll see what Coach Holmes dials up on third down here. Big play for the Lions, no doubt.
Absolutely. So we have 3rd and 8, 50 seconds left here in this third quarter. Lions with the ball on the 8-yard line. Slough under center. Ball is snapped. And, they're going to have a false start. The running back out there got a little bit of lean going. They might have tried to go on 2. Valley didn't fall for it, but the Lions tailback did. Referees discussing the call. Not a whole lot to discuss here.
Wow.
And they're going to call offsides.
So the preliminary call was off by Cody Sears.
Absolutely. I'm happy that it was off there, Chris.
Got a couple of fans chiming in on the emails saying that Bremen is the best football team in the universe. So, of course, on planet Earth, maybe not the universe. There might be someone else
let's not stretch it too far here, Chris. All right, Kai under center, tight end right, split back formation. It's a toss play out to Knepper, who cuts in. He's got a chance, dives, and he is just short. They're going to say his knee touched just before he got in, but he crawled for every single one of those yards right there, and he's down again. I don't think the cramps have gone away. Struggling to get up, took his helmet off. We're getting another look at the replay here. Knepper runs, and his knee does touch down just short. Good call by the official there. Knepper tried to stretch it out, but his knee touches down just inches away from the goal line there. But a great run for the Lions. They nearly get in, just about a yard short. So it'll be 4th and 1, and you can bet the Lions are going to go for it. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Coming to the sideline is Nepper. Into the game now is number 4, Matt Holderman. Again, with Reed Zellmer out, we're getting a lot of new looks at tailback. Holderman's going to be the running back. 4th and goal, and the crowd is really into it now. Kyle is the snap. It's a sneak. He looked to be stuffed. No signal from the officials yet. Waiting to detangle the pile, and they are short. Kyle is unable to get in on 4th down. The scramble just inches short of the goal line. So Tippy will get the ball on the 1 foot line to start this drive. It'll be 1st and 10, 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They're backed up pretty deep in their own territory here, but man, that is just a really tough break for the Lions, and we see these injuries are really starting to pile on now.
Yeah, you lose a running back like Reed, and then you got the cramping problems with Nepper. Lions are fortunate enough to have Pike back out on the field as a threat, but out of the backfield, they're running a little bit slim right now, so some of these backups are going to have to bring the A game out here in the fourth quarter if the Lions would like to erase this 14-point deficit.
25 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll see if Holmes brings a big blitz. It's a handoff up the middle. And ball was lost. I'm not sure that it was lost before his knee was down. But that was Gunter on the carry. He's going to get about 6 yards. Gain of 5 yards on that play. Coming from his own end zone, he runs right through one Lions tackler before Cornett makes the tackle. That ball might have gotten loose there. Let's get the replay.
Yeah, a little bit hard to tell from the replay. Bobby was definitely pulling at that ball as the defender was going down.
And after 3 quarters, the Lions find themselves trailing 21-7 without the football. So it's going to be an interesting fourth quarter to see how the Lions respond. This relatively young team has not been in this position yet this year. So when we come back, we'll have 12 minutes of football left here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Your score, Tippy Valley 21, Bremen 7.
You need a tune-up or a complete format and reinstall. New computers, high-speed DSL, Verizon Air cards, they've got it all. Mapletronics is your hometown store for computers and more. Give them a call at 534-2830 or visit their website at www.mapletronics.com.
Back here as the fourth quarter begins, Valley leading 21-7 with the ball at their own 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. It's a handoff up the middle. Nope, it's a play-action pass. He fooled me as Shriver runs, scrambles, and he's taken down at about the 6-yard line. Dylan Mullen with a big hit just wrapped him and threw him to the ground there.
Tell you what, as we look down on the Bremen sideline, it's obviously Bremen in the green, but you see almost as many white uniforms down there. The coaches, this coaching staff for Bremen totally expanding over the last few years, and you see the junior high assistants down there as well. A lot of former Bremen players on this coaching staff, so a lot of experience brought to the table. Some of the more recent ones down there, you got Marty Andrews, Jordan Leapers played recently. Ben Heaney's assisting in the middle school now, so you've got a lot of experience across the board, a lot of different positions.
Absolutely. Looks like Tippy Valley is going to call their first time out here the second half. A big third down play. 3rd and 4. The Lions would love to force the Valley Vikings to punt this deep in their own territory. And so Coach Shriver, realizing the importance of the situation, is going to like to call a timeout. We're going to pause for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Introducing the new Share Everything plan. Unlimited talk, unlimited text, and a single pool of shareable data. It's the plan that revolves around you. And now get $100 off select Motorola 4G LTE smartphones like the Droid Razr. Now only $99.99 after $50 mailing rebate debit card and $50 instant savings. Only from Verizon. And perfect for back to school. Visit any Verizon store, VerizonWireless.com/sale, or call 1-800-256-4646. Requires new 2-year activation. Upgrade, early termination, and other fees may apply. Cover details at VerizonWireless.com/bestnetwork.
Hey, it's spring, and now couldn't be a better time to visit the fine folks of Kaywood Products, located on South Bend's west side. Family owned for 54 years, Kaywood Products specializes in quality building materials for all of your home improvement needs. No job is too big or too small. Need a new window, door, kitchen, or bath? We install. So visit us at 25785 State Road.
We're back here, big third down for the Tippy Valley Vikings. Shriver's under center. He's got 2 backs in the backfield, tight ends to the left. It's a handoff to the left side, and the running back is met very close to the first down marker. As you see the referee coming in, his initial effort he looked to be short. The referee is marking him short. It's going to be 4th down, but not a whole lot to gain. Coach Shriver with the decision to make here. 4th and about a yard, and he sends out the punt team. Probably a wise decision here by the coach. You don't want to give up the ball inside your own 10-yard line, but I'd imagine a hard snap or hard counts coming here for the Lions, so they need to be disciplined on defense. 10 minutes, 35 seconds. The clock continues to run. The Lions trail by 2 scores in the 4th quarter.
Whoop.
One player trying to get off. Ball is snapped. Nice snap. End over end punt. Ball is dribbling out towards the 45-yard line, and it's going to be stopped right at the 45-yard line. So that's where the Lions will take over in Valley territory. We were lucky enough to get here for the first game of the 4-game series here today at Lucas Oil. And Tri-West and South Putnam played. Tri-West trailed 13-0 in the 4th quarter before coming back and winning the game on a
13-0, I believe. I think the extra point at the end won the game for them. I think they won that one by a count of 14-13, but still a two-score deficit there was the point I think Cody was trying to bring to light.
Exactly. Difficult though, as we've talked about. The injuries for the Lions have been very tough to overcome. So it's going to be up to the young guys. Can they step up? Can they make the plays here late in this one? So 10 minutes, 12 seconds left as Kai is under center. He's got a tight end to the right, running back in the backfield with him. Ball is snapped. It's a fire pass out to Ryan Zelmer, and it's incomplete. Ball was just a little overthrown, unable to make the catch.
Yep, that's the play we've seen Tippy running a lot today. Breeman not able to complete it on its first attempt. Kai been a little rusty here in this game. I'm sure Coach Holmes is trying to speak some words of wisdom into him right here, giving him the play, trying to tell him settle down a little bit. There's still plenty of time, still 10 minutes left in this ball game. The game's not going to be one-on-one play right here.
And we mentioned Kai being a young quarterback. He actually transferred to Bremen after his freshman year at Triton, so he had to sit out an entire season. So he didn't play any football whatsoever last year, which makes it very difficult coming back this junior season. Kai's going to take a timeout, unable to get the play call in time, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Very important drive for the Bremen Lions. Couple more games today here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Following this game, Danville will face Crawfordsville, and the nightcap's going to be Cecina versus Speedway. So a lot more southern teams. This really the only matchup of teams from northern Indiana going against each other. But it's been a lot of fun coming down here to Lucas Oil and taking in this beautiful complex, and I'm sure the Bremen Lions players have enjoyed it as well. players are beginning to come out of the timeout now. Coach Holmes is exiting the field. Parting words to his receivers, Ryan Zomer and Ethan Pike. Let's hope that Kai can get the ball out to them and they can make plays like they have in the past. So the Lions, Kai under center, single back formation. Tight ends out to the right. Kai motions to his wide receivers. Ball is snapped. He drops back, and he has no time before being taken down by number 21, Chris Torpy.
And Tippy brought the heavy blitz that time. Number 40, Gunter, came off the edge and was actually flipped by tailback Nepper. Gunter came down hard on his back, but he's not actually even the one who made the play. As Cody mentioned, number 21, Chris Torpy made that play, but a lot of heat coming. Tippy keeps bringing it on the Lions, and it is just 3rd and long right now, 3rd and 22.
3rd and 22. Coach Shriver actually was trying to get his sideline up, get him excited. Big down for the Lions here. Need to cut into this long 3rd down conversion. And it's just going to be a handoff up the middle, and Nepper has nowhere to go.
Lions perhaps thinking Tippy was going to be retreating in the 3rd and long situation, hit him with a quick trap play. But no dice there. 21 again. Torpy was right on top of Nepper from the second he touched the ball. So the Lions are going to bring out the punt team, it looks like.
Well, you certainly can't go for it on 4th and 22. It's not a real high percentage conversion down. So clock rolling under 9 minutes, and the Lions should probably get this punt off as quickly as possible. They need to get a defensive stop and try to get the ball back yet again. So we'll see what happens here on this punt. Punting from their own 43-yard line. And a flag is down.
So we have play clock is at 0.
We'll wait the call from the official. It is a delay game on the Lions, so things beginning to look very sloppy for the Lions. It's been a sloppy game in general, but here in the second half, it's 4th and 27, and they're going to have to punt now back at their own 38-yard line. Tanner Andrews is back to return this punt from the foot of Ryan Zomer. And it's a fake. He throws out to the left side, and it is caught by Kevin Heckerman. But it is still well short of a first down.
You notice that that's less than 5 yards from the first down marker, so that delay of game, I mean, obviously a lot changes, but they were only about 2 or 3 yards away from that first down. So that delay of game looks like it hurt him a little bit right there. Great catch, though.
It's the little things in a game of high school football that hurt you, and as we see there, that delay of game certainly hurt the Lions. So here we are, 8 minutes, 22 seconds left. Tippy Valley is going to look to have a nice long drive here and exhaust this clock and keep the ball away from the Lions offense. So quarterback Shriver's under center. Ball is handed off up the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, actually about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. For the first time in a while, the Lions really have penetrated that offensive line and made a stop in the backfield, and it's done by number 83, Dylan Mullen. 2-yard loss on the play.
Expect to see with just 7:50 remaining in this one, Tippy winding the play clock down all the way. It's now at 10 seconds, and you'd expect them to, as you mentioned, eat up as much clock as possible here.
Well, it's snapped. It's handed off. Number 7 on the misdirection play. He's going to get a pretty decent gain on the play. By no means did he get the first down, but maybe a gain of 8 on the play. That will be a 3rd and long 4 for Tippy Valley, as the tackle was made there by Eric Nepper. Came across the field to make the play. We've seen a lot of big plays in this game not go the Lions' way. They really need this one to go their way. 3rd and 4, ball at Tippy Valley's own 43-yard line. They need to get this stop if they wish to stay in this ball game. Man in motion. It's a toss play out to number 43. It's going to be up to Bo Beeson. and he is not going to be able to stop him short. The tailback just gets enough room to move the first down marker yet again. So number 43 is down on the field right now. A nice tackle made on the play, and 43 is hurting a little bit.
It might be his elbow. And Stan Miller, another senior on this Viking team.
Another great crackback block. Tippy Valley's really taken advantage of using that wide receiver, bringing him back across the field, and making some big blocks. Shriver gets the play call in from Coach Shriver. Not sure if there's any relation there, but never know. Small communities and whatnot. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this ball game. Tippy Valley looking to continue to run this clock here. First down and 10, nearing the 50-yard line. Ball is snapped. A lot of congestion there.
Two flags.
But the running back takes it all the way out to about the 44-yard line. Illegal procedure on the Vikings there. With as much motion they use in that offense, no surprise that that might happen from time to time. I know that New Prairie is used to getting those type of penalties. They used to use that muddle huddle where they would just get to the line, and as soon as they had gotten set, the ball would snap and then go from there. So tends to draw some illegal procedure penalties as well. Single back now. Tight end in motion from right to left. Lions defense in need of a stop here, 1st and 15, but the quarterback will allow the clock to run. Interesting that the clock runs through the illegal procedure penalty. Ball fake, handed off to the wide receiver. He's got room to run, but he is met by Ryan Zellmer and Dylan Mullen and Bobby Cornett, a whole host of Lions there to greet him in the backfield as he is stopped. Unfortunately for the Lions, the clock continues to be their worst enemy. We're now under 6 minutes to go here in this ball game.
Good pursuit by Dylan. He was on the back side of that play. Followed it all the way back and was there when the running back cut back.
Well, I don't think the scoreboard's right. I don't think it's 2nd and 61, but it is 2nd and long for the Valley Vikings here as we wait for them to get that adjusted. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter. The Lions in need of a stop. And it's going to be a play fake. It's a throw backside to the running back who has some room, but once again, good pursuit by the Lions defenders. Nepper shakes a block, gets in there, makes a nice play to make that tackle. So it'll be 3rd and pretty good distance. We're talking maybe 17 yards here.
There we go.
3rd and 18. The clock runs now. Under 5 minutes left to play in this ball game. Huge play here for the Lions. Hopefully get a big stop and can stop the clock, but I'm going to assume that Tippy Valley is going to go with a run here to keep this clock in motion. Lions only with 2 timeouts. Valley with 2 timeouts as well. Here's the snap. The quarterback takes it to the left side. He cuts it up, and he's taken down for a gain of about 3. It's important for the Lions, as frustrating as this game's been, to keep their heads, no stupid penalties here late, to really focus on doing the little things, because with about 4 minutes left in this game, they're going to get the ball, and they're going to need to get 2 quick scores. But as we talked about, first game, there was 5 minutes to go when Tri-West got the ball and found a way to, South Putnam got the ball and found a way to come back in that game. So punt formation for the West Tri-West. I apologize. So 4th and 16, punt team out for Tippy Valley. Nice snap, and the Lions defender runs into the punter.
Great punt,
Number 5, Ryan
not gonna matter.
A big mistake for the Lions. Roughing the punter, and that is going to be an automatic first down for Tippy Valley. A huge mistake. We just talked about it, to keep your head in these late situations, to come back And the Lions make a pretty big mistake here. Ryan Zellmer going all out for this block, and he goes right into the leg of the Tippy Valley punter.
A lot of times you see punters act like they got hit, even when they didn't. But he was hit pretty hard that time by Ryan. Ryan, as you said, going all out for that one. Came pretty close, but definitely got a lot of the punter on that one.
Coach Holmes not real accepting of the call on the sideline. He's giving the referee his 2 cents. It'll be a fresh set of downs for Tippy Valley. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in this one. Again, the Lions with only 2 timeouts, and the clock is running after that play. So clock continues to dwindle for the Lions. Could really use a turnover here. Ball is snapped. It's handed off up the middle. That is number 21, Chris Torpy. He carries for about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5, and the clock's going to tick under 3 minutes before our next snap. Regardless of the outcome of this game, and I think it's important for both teams to really sharpen up before their next matchups. And Tippy Valley about to start conference play, as well as the Lions will begin at New Prairie, and those are 2 very challenging things. When you start conference play, you really need to be shored up and ready to go. So Shriver under center, tight end to the right. It's a handoff up the middle, and Guntz, he had plenty of room to run all the way out to the 20. A big run in Tippy Valley, really starting to eat away at this clock. We're under 3 minutes to go now.
Tippy Valley's shown a lot of weapons in the backfield so far this game. We saw a lot of Gunter earlier. Now we're getting a pretty good dose of Torpy, and they've got plenty of skilled players at that position, as they have in the past.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Shriver continues to let the clock tick down. Man in motion. It's a handoff up the middle. Nope. Fake. Quarterback keeps. Taken down at about the original line of scrimmage by Bobby Cornett. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Daryl Yaw, our producer, wants us to announce that the rest of the Bremen games this season will actually be covered by Broadcast Sportsnet. Hopefully we'll come back to Lucas Oil at the end of the year, but we have some very big matchups this season within the NSC. New Prairie's back. They're playing good football, and Jimtown, obviously, always a tough team to play with. So it should be a lot of fun this season to see this young Lions team go at it. Only 4 seniors on this Lions team. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Ball is snapped, handed off. Left side, and taken down for maybe a 3-yard gain. 1 minute 40 left. Coach Holmes has those 2 timeouts. Interesting to see when he elects to use them. It's the clock now under 1 minute 30 with 3rd and 8. Tippy Valley can smell this victory. They're very close as we approach a minute left to play in this game. Shriver under center, ball is snapped, handed off to the fullback, who's got plenty of room to run, and that's going to be good enough for a first down all the way down to the 3-yard line. A huge run for number 40, Justin Gunter, and that one, depending on the timeout usage of the Lions, could be the last play there. We'll have to see what happens. First and goal at the 4-yard line, 58 seconds left. So I think Tippy Valley could just run it out here. We'll have to see. Well, takeaways from this game, Chris, I think that definitely saw the youth of the Lions show with the turnovers, and they had chances early on in this game in Tippy Valley territory that they could not capitalize on. Shriver will take a knee and let the clock roll. Coach Holmes not taking any timeouts here, so it'll be 2nd down.
Didn't see too much of the Bremen offense this second half. Tippy, don't have the numbers, but I'm sure Tippy had a pretty good lead in the time of possession category, and Lions defense spent a lot of time out there. You see a lot of guys cramping up, a little bit slow, and yeah, definitely the youth of the Lions showed today.
So Shriver takes a knee, and the Valley Vikings knock off the 5th-ranked Bremen Lions in 2A. A tough loss for the Lions here in the early going. They go to 1-1, and Tippy Valley after a loss in week 1, improves to 1-1.
Again, we just mentioned, but if you'd like to follow this Bremen team from afar or are unable to make road trips or whatnot, of course we encourage you to attend the game, but if you are stuck at home or elsewhere, you can tune into broadcastsport.net and follow the Lions throughout the regular season and into the playoffs. So
you guys will be watching from
we will probably be watching from wherever we are, perhaps sitting behind these microphones, but we will see.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you for joining us today. It was a lot of fun being here at Lucas Oil Stadium, and we hope that you'll tune in the rest of this season as well. As Bremen takes a tough loss, 21-7, they'll look to rebound next week at New Prairie, a tough team who is now 2-0 after a win over Griffith. So you can bet that Coach Holmes will have them in there watching film, getting them prepped. As we talked about with him at halftime, it's a different atmosphere when you come here. This is kind of one of those games that you can really just toss away, as it being played on a Saturday, being played in the afternoon. Hopefully the Lions will just put this one in the past and move forward, even with the loss of a very talented running back in Reed Zellmer. Your final in this one, as we said, 21-7. This is Cody Sears and Chris Heaney signing off for BroadcastSport.net.